Alhamdulillah, 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 Al-Fatiha. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal lathina an'amta alayhim. Ghayril maghdubi alayhim. Waladdallin. Ameen. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Al-Fatihi lima uglika. Wal Khatimi lima sabaka. Nasir al-Haqi bil-Haqi wal-Hadi ila siratika mustaqim. Wa ala alihi haqqa qadrihi wal miqdarihi al-azim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Barke Sering Salim.
Okay,
Amin.
What was that after Al-Fatiha?
That was Salatul Fatih.
That's next? Salatul Fatih is after Al-Fatiha?
Yes. If you use,
You can send me that?
yes. I have it in a book called The Sword of Light that's in my room on my dresser. I need to give you that. Does anybody have it written down that he can copy it?
Oh my God.
The four openers.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll print one out.
And we're going into this Qasida of Sheikh Al-Bamba since he asked the name Al-Fatahu. The four openers are the Al-Fatiha, the opening surah of the Holy Quran, the Salatul Fatih, the prayer upon Prophet Muhammad that opens all doors, the name Ya Fatahu, the opener, and the Prophet Muhammad's daughter, peace be upon her, Fatima, the opener. So these four go together, and there's practices for these four.
Got it.
Is that? Oh, this is our Fatiha. He got this memorized.
Oh, you have it already. Okay.
He needs
Which
the
one he needs?
Salatul Fatih, the prayer for Prophet Muhammad.
Okay. Oh.
Take a picture.
So this, oh man, I just reminded myself. I started a 7-day practice for this Salatul Fatih, and I need to finish that. So
Which one? Oh, this one.
So should I give the teaching for the Salatul Fatih or the Qasida? What do you think?
We should do it. Salatul Fatih.
Okay. So this Salatul Fatih, the four openers. Al-Fatiha is the first surah in the Holy Quran. It's the opener. The second opener is the Salatul Fatih. And the third opener is Ya Fatahu, the name of opening, Ya Fatahu. And the fourth opener is the Prophet Muhammad's daughter, Fatima. It's Ya Fatima alayha salam. Ya Fatima alayha salam. Ya Fatima alayha salam. These four go together. Formulas for openings. Let's talk about the Al-Fatiha. There are many uses for the Al-Fatiha. The 7 chapters in the Holy Quran, the 7 verses in the Holy Quran. The Al-Fatiha was revealed twice. It was revealed in Mecca and Medina. The Al-Fatiha is the mother of the Holy Quran, is the Al-Fatiha. Everything in the whole Quran is found in the Al-Fatiha. The uses of Al-Fatiha. Reciting Al-Fatiha 41 times in the morning, close to sunrise, brings wealth and prosperity. Reciting Al-Fatiha 41 times in the morning brings wealth and prosperity. Sheikh Al-Bamba gave a secret. He said when you make salat, you say Allahu Akbar. When you go into the ruku, Subhana Rabbil Azim, Subhana Rabbil Azim, Subhana Rabbil Azim. Sheikh Ahmed Bamba said right there in Ruku, if you say the Al-Fatiha in Ruku will bring you wealth and prosperity. In our own personal experiences, we have seen that all of the secret names of Allah are in the Al-Fatiha. So when you have what we call a seer or a siru, or you're using a secret name of Allah, the Al-Fatiha should be a part of that practice. One great secret of Al-Fatiha is the 7 names used by the Prophet Sulaiman. In the Al-Fatiha, there are 21 letters out of the 28 letters in Arabic are used. There are 28 letters in Arabic. 21 of those letters are used in Al-Fatiha.
There are 28 letters in Arabic?
Yes, the Arabic alphabet has 28 letters.
That's crazy.
So there's different vibrations?
Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Ka, Dal, Thal, Ra, Za, Ain, Gain, Sin, Shin, Sod, Dod, Kaf, Lam, Mim, Nun, Ha, Waw, Ya.
So do they go A through Z and then basically extra letters?
It correlates with our alphabet almost to the exact same because it starts out Abajada, A, B, J, D is how it starts. It doesn't start out A, B, C. Abajada is the first 4 letters. A, B, J, D. So there's 28 letters in Arabic. In the Al-Fatiha, there's 21 of those Arabic letters are used. So there's 7 letters not used in Al-Fatiha. Those 7 letters form one of the greatest secrets of Allah. Those 7 letters go with 7 names. And that it's like Allah hid his name in Al-Fatiha by leaving out 7 letters. And those 7 letters are Fa, Ja, Shun, Tha, Tha, Kazum. The 7 letters was used by King Solomon in his ring and in his talisman to control the jinns and to defeat magic, since we were talking about that. These 7 letters have 7 names. Fa is Fard. Ja, Jabar. Fard is that which must be done, that which is an obligation. Fard, or that which is singular. Fard. Faja, Jabar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar could not be stopped because he was using that name Jabbar, the compeller, that which makes things happen. Jabbar is a power that makes things happen from the Jabarut. The Jabarut is the world of Allah's power. Fajashun, Shakur. You always have to give thanks. Allah says in the Quran, La in shakartum shakartum. If you are thankful to me, I will give you more. So, and then he says, but few are those who are thankful. So when you want an increase in something in your life, say Alhamdulillah, praise Allah for it. Allah says in the Quran, when you are thankful for what I have given you, I will give you an increase in that. But few are those who are thankful. So this name, Shakur, is very important in this way. Fajashun Tha. Tha is Thawab, the bestower of gifts. The bestower is Thawab. And then it's Tha. Tha is Thabit. Thabit means to be established, to be firm, to be unmovable. The mountain is, Allah is Thabit bil Arsh. Allah is established on his throne. The mountains are stable. They have this name Thabit, to be firm. Fajashun Tha Tha Ka. Oh wow, Ka. Ka is Kabir. Ka is Kabir, that which is great. From the word Allahu Akbar. That Kabir is Akbar, but it's also the Ka from ancient Kemet, which would be the spirit of Allah, from the Kaaba. Ka-bir, Fa-ja-shun, za-za, ka-zun. Za is the name Zaki, that which purifies you. Zaki is the purifier. From the word zakat, is from the name Zaki, that which purifies you. When you give zakat, you're activating the name Zaki to purify your wealth. Zakat is charity that is given. That is how in Islam we know that when you give charity, zakat, it's giving it that Zaki is purifying the money that you have. So the name that you chant is Fa-ja-shun, za-za-ka-zun. 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 These are the 7 names that King Solomon was using with the 7 symbols. But each name goes with 7 days of the week. Fa-ja-shun, za-za-ka-zun. Fa is Sunday. It starts on a Sunday. Fa-ja, Monday. Shun, Tuesday. Fa-ja-shun. Za, so it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 7 names for the 7 days of the week. And the names are also put you in alignment with the 7 planets over those 7 days. And then the advanced teaching is there are 7 Ruhani that go with these names. 7 Ruhani. Yake Fashun Jamakun. I'm not giving that teaching right now. But the next level is a whole nother name for 7 Ruhani.
What's that, Ruhani?
That's Yake Fashun Jamakun. But anyway, then there's a third name for the angels. So this Fa-ja-shun, za-za-ka-zun is the 7 letters that was not in Al-Fatiha that goes with those 7 names that I just mentioned. But it's a huge system. And this is one of the systems that I use personally. On my ring is a secret for Fa-ja-shun, za-za-ka-zun with the 7 names and everything on this ring.
So you're saying that this is a talisman right here?
It is definitely a talisman. You see those symbols right there? That go to Fa-ja-shun. You see the star? That's one. Now, star going left, it's a star, the 3 lines, the meme, the checker box, the 4 lines, the ha, the fa. Those are the 7 symbols for the 7 names. I write it everywhere.
Okay.
I write it everywhere.
That's the name.
That right there is a complete talisman for protection from jinns and magic. You could draw those symbols on anything and be protected from. If you look in this house, you're going to see it more than one place. Those are the 7.
Muhammad to begin with, right?
Okay, before that it says kun.
Oh, okay.
For kun fire kun.
Okay.
So it says kun Fa-ja-shun, za-za-ka-zun. That is a complete zikr. If you want to use that name, it gives you power. That is a secret inside of Al-Fatiha that I never had to teach before. I've been using it for a while. That secret, you can't get it nowhere. Nobody's not. This is what we call the seal of Solomon or Khatim Sulaiman. Every Sufi order is using the Khatim Sulaiman. The Sufis in Malaysia, they're using it. Sufis in Mecca, Medina, Sufis in Kemet in Egypt, everybody's using these 7 symbols, but nobody won't give you the in-depth detail of what they mean, and they won't give you the 7 names. They ain't giving you the 7 Ruhani, and they ain't giving you the 7 angel names, but just so happens that I happen to be in possession of all of it. And you can't get it. They're not. I looked for that secret over 15 years. When I heard about it in Senegal in like 96. People always talking about Solomon had a magic ring. With that ring, he was controlling the jinns and the demons. And he was controlling the 5 elements. This is what is in the ring of King Solomon. And this is the secret behind of it coming out of Al-Fatiha, and the 7 letters is not there, giving you magical powers.
You made that ring yourself?
No, this ring came from Sudan. This ring, whoo. This ring came from Sudan, and this ring came from Senegal. So I'm walking around with East Africa on my left hand to protect me from jinns and magic. And I got Senegal as a country, you're going to have some money, wealth, and prosperity. Them sheikhs in Senegal, don't they say money jar? This is a ring for money. I'm going to just tell you. Money in the names of the angels, Yahya Yakayum, the angel Mikael who bring you wealth, and the name Ya Latif is a big secret in this ring. I could charge, what? I got this from a sheikh who had this made for himself. From I think that's a little bit too much for a video. But numbers. Fajr Shun Zakazun is very, very, very powerful practice. We recommend you start out chanting that name. It's deeper. And to go with that is a verse in Quran. I know I gotta give you the verse in Quran too. The verse in the Quran to go with that is Alif Lam Mim. Allahu la ilaha illahu al hayyul qayyum. If you reciting the Al-Fatiha from the Quran with the Fajr Shun Zakazun and this verse from Alif Lam Mim, Allahu la ilaha illahu al hayyul qayyum, with the Salatul Fatih, it's two, and the name Ya Fatahu and Ya Fatima alayhi salam. If you reciting that, you're going to need a bank account and an accountant. You're going to need a banking account with an accountant for all the money that's going to come if you use that name. You use that Al-Fatiha 41 times, and then you use the Salatul Fatih 70 times. Then you use the Ya Fatahu 489 times. Then you could use Fajr Shun Zakazun with different numbers. So you open it with the 41 Al-Fatiha. After 41 Al-Fatiha, you recite 70 Salatul Fatih. After 70 Salatul Fatih, you use the name Ya Fatahu 489 times to open it. That's the beginning. Now, for Fajr Shun Zakazun, there's different ways. You could use Fajr Shun Zakazun. The first one is you recite that 66 times. 66 is the name for Allah. After 66 times, you recite it 174 times, which would be for Yahya Yakayun. After 174 times, you're reciting it 484 times. 484 is for the alchemy of happiness, the direct connection to Allah, people, wealth, and money. And then the last one is 594 times. Fajr Shun Zakazun. 594 is for wealth and prosperity from the angel Mikael. Rabbi Habli Melan Dazilan Bihaki Mikael. But those are the 5 levels of Fajr Shun Zakazun. And then at the end, you say the name of Fatima, Ya Fatima alayha salam, 70 times. Ya Fatima alayha salam 70 times. And that's a practice I never gave nobody. See, the thing is, when you have, I never gave nobody that practice. Sheikh Rafal said he had 13 ways. Sheikh Rafal, who founded the Bifal movement, Sheikh Rafal said he came with 13 rays. He came with I said rays, yeah, rays of light. Sheikh Rafal said, I came with 13 pathways to reach Allah. He was carrying 13 systems of God realization. Like you got Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism, Sufism, yoga. Sheikh Rafal said, I got 13 of them. 13 different ways. He said, I taught the world the Bifal path, and that one path I gave was too much. I couldn't even teach my other 12 systems. I messed them up dropped the mic after just showing them what the bifall was.
Yeah.
But he said he had 12 other systems.
Mm.
I don't know how many systems I'm carrying. I ain't never gave nobody this. This is a whole system. Fajr Sum Al-Fatiha, 70 Salatul Fatih, 489 Ya Fatahu. Then the numbers for Fajr Sum Zakazum. I left out. After Fajr Sum Zakazum is the verse. Alif Lam Mim. Allahu la ilaha illa al-hayyul qayyum. Alif Lam Mim. Allahu la ilaha illa al-hayyul qayyum. Goes with the same numbers. 66, 174. 66, 174. 484 and 594 is the same number, and you always close it with Ya Fatima alayha salam. But that's a whole practice.
Alif Lam Mim La.
Yeah, Alif Lam Mim,
La.
Allahu. It's the ayat in the Quran. It's my favorite ayat. That ayat came in my dream, and I saw that in this ayat, Alif Lam Mim, Allahu la ilaha illa qayyum, everything you want in the whole universe is in this verse. I saw that in my dream. You got to recite these prayers so they come and talk to you. I was reciting that verse, Alif Lam Mim, Allahu la ilaha illa al-hayyul qayyum. The sheikh who gave it to me told me to say it 4,365 times a day. That was one of my zikrs. Just that ayat, Alif Lam Mim, Allahu la ilaha illa al-qayyum, 4,356 times was my number. I didn't give y'all that. I gave y'all up to 594 because I don't want nobody to blow a fuse. You recited at that number, it gonna come talk to you. That joint came in my dream and started telling me everything in the universe is inside this verse of Quran. When you recite this verse in the Quran, everything you want in the universe will come to you. I seen that in my sleep. Nobody don't know that's the verse in Quran that Prophet Sulaiman was using. And that verse go with the 7 Fajr Sum Zakazum. Those 7 symbols of Sulaiman is going with.
That's how he had all that wisdom, huh?
It's very possible. Those 7 symbols go with Allah is the first symbol. Allah, Alif, Lam, Mim, that's 4 symbols. La ilaha illallah is the 5th symbol. Al-Hayy is the 6th symbol. And Qayyum, the last symbol, looks like a Ka because it is a Ka for the name. That's a Ha and Ka in Arabic. For Hayy and Qayyum is the 6th and 7th name is right in the symbols. So that goes with the verse Alif Lam Mim, Allahu, La ilaha illahu al-hayyul qayyum. Let me say it slow. Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim is a secret name of Allah in itself. Alif is for Allah, Lam is for La ilaha illallah, and the Mim is for Muhammad Rasulullah. So when you're saying Alif Lam Mim, you're really saying Allah, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah, but it's a tosum, it's a shortened form. Alif Lam Mim. Allahu, La ilaha illahu. Normally we say La ilaha illallah, which means there's none where they worship but Allah. La ilaha illahu means there's none where they worship but who. There's no being that exists other than who. La ilaha illahu, al-hayy, the all-living, yul qayyum, the self-existing one. Alif Lam Mim, and in that you see Alif Lam Mim, Allahu la ilaha illahu al-hayyul qayyum. The Prophet Muhammad said the Ismul Adam, the greatest name of Allah, is in 3 verses, and in those 3 verses you hear the name Hayyul Qayyum. Those are my 2 favorite names, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum, Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. You hear Hayyul Qayyum in the verse. That verse is powerful. And I done probably already said too much. I didn't even get to finish it. So we only talked about Al-Fatiha and the 7 letters that's not in Al-Fatiha.
Okay.
I think I have talked a lot about the Salatul Fatih. So I'm not going to go over the Salatul Fatih in this video. Then we got the name Yafatahu, which is the name for the opener. Fatah is exactly 489. That's why you call the name Yafatahu, Yafatahu 9 times, 80 times, and then 400 times to make Yafatahu 489. You do 9 times 8. Did I go over that, the push and pull, how to use the zikr and the numbers with y'all?
No.
I don't think I gave that class. So,
Helping out.
yeah, Shaolin and the Wu-Tang could be dangerous. The science of zikr, you got the number 489. You can use the same zikr to push something or pull. Let me just make it simple. This zikr, you could say 489. You recite the number, you recite Yafatahu 9 times. Then you recite Yafatahu 80 times. Then you recite Yafatahu 489. That's called pulling something to you. You start with the low number and go to the high number. It's the same number, but how you recite it will have a different alchemical effect.
Okay.
To pull the name,
okay.
you do 9, Yafatahu 9 times, Yafatahu 80 times, Yafatahu 400 times, now you got 49. If you zikr the name, the opposite, it'll have a different effect. If you want to use that name to push something away, you would say Yafatahu 400 times first. Then Yafatahu 80 times second. Then Yafatahu 9 times third. Now you're going from big to small. You're using it to push away. If you go from small to big, you're using it to pull. So you want to use the Yafatahu 9 times, 80 times, and 400 times to pull the name Yafatahu.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah,
you got to
yeah,
put.
yeah. No, I'm just like.
Okay, yeah. Explain it to me.
You said
Islam,
400
Kareem.
times?
You want to use it. Yafatahu, what's the number?
40.
Yeah, we some
400.
Yeah.
489.
400. Okay.
But there's 2 ways to recite the same number. And this goes for all zikrs. The zikr 786, the zikr 313, the zikr 129, the zikr 484, the zikr 174. All these different numbers need to be recited in exact formula, meaning you recite the small number first, the second biggest number second, and the third number third. So let's take the number 313 to make it general, not 489. For general zikr, 313 times. If you're using Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 313 times, if you want to push something away from happening, you start with the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. It's the same number, but you're calling the energy in a different format. So to push something away, you'd say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 300 times. The hundreds place first. Then you would say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 10 times. The 10 place. Then you say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 3 times. You went down the number to push something away. If you want to reverse it and use Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to pull something towards you, you say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 3 times first, the small number.
Okay.
Then you go Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 10 times, the middle. Then you recite Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 300 times, the last time. So now you're creating a totally different push and pull energy with the mathematics and the alchemy and the numbers of the words of power.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
So it was like you gave me that practice right there for 28 days. That exact number.
313
Yeah.
for Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim?
Yeah, but I never finished it. But I'm still doing it though.
Okay.
But I never finished it consecutively. You know, that's why I never came back to you to change it. So
You should Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, man.
So I'm pushing what away? Like when I'm saying that.
Anything. Sheikh Ahmed Obama said, to get the most out of your actions, focus on your intention before the action. I'm going to recite this Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to push these devil cops away from me and my family. So then you say 300, 10 and 3. I'm going to use this Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, so when I go in here, he going to give me this money for this product that I'm selling. Then you do it the opposite. 3, 10, 300. I got a job interview. They going to give me the job. Before I go, I'm going to do my Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim to pull it. I'm going to do 3, 10, 13. Oh, you think you're going to fire me? You think I got to meet you in your office tomorrow at what time? You think you're going to... I'm going to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim 300 times, 10 times, and 3 times, and go in the office, and he's going to be like, you know what? They tried to fire me at a job one time, and ended up giving me a promotion. I went in the office, and the whole shit flipped. in Philadelphia, and they give me a promotion
Oh,
to a whole nother position with more money. Over coming to office, we were thinking about firing you over some dumb stuff that happened on my caseload. Had a guy on my caseload. I don't know if I should tell all this, but I ain't saying his name. I'm not telling where I worked at. I was a case manager somewhere in Philly. Let's just leave it at that. One guy on my caseload tried to commit suicide on the weekend. I wasn't nowhere around. It's the weekend. He tried to commit suicide on the weekend. When he came to school on Monday, he came in my office to talk to me and said, you know what? I ain't doing good today. You know, I tried to commit suicide over the weekend. He says, any way I could just go home and rest today? I said, man, look, go ahead and go home and rest and come back to school on Tuesday. So, of course, I had to go tell the principal and everybody I let this boy go home because he thought to commit suicide over the weekend. If he left our place now, we liable. If he go home and commit suicide now, they're going to hold the school liable.
That's a fact.
So they was thinking about firing me over that. I did my zikr and went to office. Oh, you know what? You made a good judgment call. We thinking about giving you another position in management in this building, in this school. Because, because he came back to school the next day, everything was fine.
Yeah.
And then, so by the time I go in the office, you know what? You did, that was a good job. Slave owner. You worked on the slave plantation. I was still on a plantation, but I was a good nigga. Yeah. Good job. We're going to give you some more of this cheese, nigga. Excuse my language. We need to have our own businesses and work for ourselves.
Facts, 100%.
Allah forgive me for saying that, but yeah.
That's a fact.
That happened to me at a school in Philly. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim took it from getting fired to getting a promotion. And me and that young boy, he was Asiatic, a young brother. We was friends. How am I tell him, nah, you gotta stay. I know you had a hard weekend, but you go ahead, go home, man, chill.
Staying in that school probably would have. I mean, I could have.
Ain't no telling. He might have gotten a fight that day with somebody. Like, this wasn't no regular school I was working at. Just to tell you, it wasn't no regular school. Everybody in there had records. Or had dropped out of school. It was a GED program for people trying to get their life together. So anyway, use the zikr is quicker than liquor. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I used Bismillahirrahmanirrahim one day to stop a car accident. Is it still recording?
Yes, it is.
Let me tell my story. I had some people who put magic on me. The magic was pretty powerful. Me and my Sufi elder, Professor Kareem, may Allah bless him and give him light. He transitioned, we buried him. Me and him had to do some Sufi magic to break the magic that was on me. When we did the magic and the baths,